Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Somerville. Bremer getting this one clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lucas Paqueta picks it up from the goal kick. Bowen. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Lucas Paqueta. And no, that was never going to make it. Kostic. Driving forward. Alvarez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bowen. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vlahovic. McKennie. Hits one! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Somerville. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Antonio. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! He can get that clear. Mavropanos. Back into the middle. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Alvarez. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. And here's Antonio. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Now Somerville. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of real chance! Goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Ha segnato al 28esimo minuto, numero 20.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he can clear it away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Decent hit! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Deftly away. And he's intervened well there. Lucas Paqueta. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bowen. West Ham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bowen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Locatelli. And here's Colomwani. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that looks at Vlahovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Driven forward, now he's off and running. And here's Colomwani. And he was alert to it. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Douglas Luiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some really good ball movement. And he's gone looking for safety. Koopmeiners. Vlahovic. Antonio, who's set up one goal so far. Kelly cuts out the pass. Vlahovic, chipped through. Cleared without complication. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alvarez, can he spark a counter here? Here's Locatelli. That is a little undercooked. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's forced to go back. Alvarez.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Somerville. Ball is over the line. Alvarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Douglas Luiz. Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lucas Paqueta. Todibo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Socek. Kalulu. Kolomwani might just make this.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Alvarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Kolomwani. Vlahovic. He's had a hit! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ha segnato al 75esimo minuto, numero 9. Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Kudus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Todibo. Ball played for Alvarez. Ings touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vlahovic. Antonio. And it's Ward-Prowse. Sufal. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vlahovic. Now that's well seen too. Bowen.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Ings. Bowen. Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. I think we're just about done here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Could move up a gear here. Kudus. Ing. Great chance! And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 16, numero 8.
And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Kolomwani taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Back into the middle. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved...
Chance for the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Eustachio. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now this could... He's had a hit! Goal! Porto! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
But pour l'équipe de Porto.
So, a breakthrough already.
Le numéro 9.
Fabio Vieira.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Today. That's a nicely measured pass. That is a great pick-out. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can clear their lines. Eustachio. Gonzalo Ramos chasing after it. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. João Mario.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicked it back promptly. Varela. Now Eustachio. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, they could break here. Gets his pass away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Gonzalo Ramos. Doué. Oh, super find. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a sharp pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Fabio Vieira tries a shot, and he hits the net. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much
But pour
perfect.
l'équipe de Porto. Après 40 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Doué. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Passing nice and neat. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Temps additionnel.
João
Une minute.
Neves does really well to win the ball there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now he's off and running.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Otavio. Perez. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Pepe. Eustachio. Under an awful lot of pressure. No, again there's no way through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's got space in the area. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Doué did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Otavio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thiago Jallo.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour
Eustachio.
ce match, 70 987.
Varela. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been won straight back. Well, there's the clearance. Perez. Interesting ball. Eustachio. Threads one in. And he's taking no chances there. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Porto can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Doué. Fabio Vieira. He's through here. Tries a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? João Neves. 75 minutes played. Strong running down that left flank. Hits one! Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Après 80 minutes de jeu, le numéro 14. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 87.
So, time for changes
Le numéro
on
14.
both sides, actually.
À leur place,
This
le
is
numéro
threatening to
33.
become a really
Le
good
numéro
game.
29.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is a great pick out. Fabian Ruiz. That has not gone well. Vitinha. That is good alertness.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Brahim Diaz looking to run onto it.
That is good strength.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, important interception.
Diaz. And here's Gakpo.
Diaz really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was alert to it.
That's a sharp pass.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
And it's Salah. McAllister.
Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Valverde. Bellingham. Out to the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's neat. Can he spark a counter here? And back to the keeper they go. Konate. Chiesa. Konate. Ball played for Gomez. Diaz. Chouameni. Aims beyond the defence. And the counter is on. Bellingham. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Gravenberg. Gakpo. To McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice physical challenge. McAllister with the foul. Mendy crosses it in. Gomez is there and he can get that clear. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham with a definite foul there. And he's been shifted off it.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Szoboszlai. And here's Gakpo. He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. That's a half-decent try. And this could be the final action of the first half.
Long ball looking to counter. Bellingham. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now the finish! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break. And
oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. Tries a shot. That's another chance. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, they could break here. He could be in here. He's been picked out. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Madrid in a very solid position, 2 to the good. That has been cut short. Gakpo. Gomez. Gravenberg. And here's Gakpo. To McAllister. And here's Gakpo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bellingham. Chips it through. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And it's Gomez. McAllister. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space out wide.
Cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Gravenberg. To McAllister. Konate. And Gravenberg. McAllister gets a foot in here. Gravenberg. Gomez. And here's Nunez. It's just beyond his reach. Elliott. Mbappe. He's picked his way. Decent hit! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 5.
McAllister.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 10.
Van Dijk.
Modric. El dorsal
Jones.
16.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in plenty of space here. Jones. Soboslai. Elliott! Liverpool have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vinicius Junior, and reclaimed it in a trice. And that has not gone well. Soboslai. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Elliott! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Hits one! And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Elliott. Bradley. Into the last 5 minutes. Shot could be on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Elliott. A real chance if he can get through. Mbappe. There will be 4 extra minutes. Jones. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now the breakaway. Elliott. Here's Jones. Elliott. Endrick. And he's managed to get free. McAllister. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...